Everybody, it's Mrs. Boudreau here, and I want to talk to you about Immersive Reader. It's going to be a really great tool to help you this year. It works in all the Microsoft software, such as Word, PowerPoint, and Forms. So what we're going to do is we're going to look through it with me in the video, then you're going to try it, put a screenshot on this worksheet so I can see you've tried it. So the first thing I want you to do, and remember you can pause my video, try it, and go back and forth, is go up to the word View. You're going to click on the word View. Once you click on the word View, you see here this Immersive Reader. You're going to click on this. What does this do? It makes the text look a lot bigger. It's a little bit easier to read. It will read to us. Listen, I can hit the play button.
Immersive Reader. Often you have a lot of text to...
Now let's say I think she goes too fast or too slow, or I'd rather hear a male version of the voice. So I could switch it to male, and I can make it a little faster just by moving along this scale here.
Read, edit, or translate. What is the easiest way to do this?
So you can choose, I do think around with number 1 here is the best speed for me to read along with it. That's not all this can do. See up here, there's these 3 icons. Let's start with let's start with the AA button. This is your text preference. This is your font, things like that. Now, let's say it's going to be easier for me to read it bigger. I can make it bigger. I can make it smaller just by sliding that. Sometimes for some of us, we need more spacing for our eyes, so I can decrease the spacing or make it bigger. I can change the font to one that is easier for me to read. I can change the background. If it's easier for me to read, it just makes it more interesting. And there's more colors for me to choose from. So I can pick a different color that might make it easier for me to see and to read, all with a click of the button, and then have it read to me. Also, let's say I wanted to focus in a little bit more. See this line focus once I click on this book? If I click on line focus, it'll just show me one line at a time. Some of us get distracted by too much text. So this could really...
Using Immersive Reader, which is built into most Microsoft Office...
break it down and help me focus on line by line so that I'm really focused in on my reading. Going back into the book, I can shut that off. I can turn the picture dictionary on and off. See, I have it on right now. So if I click on the word video, it shows me pictures of video. That's what the picture dictionary does. I can choose a language. There are 67 different languages on here. So I can scroll down and go to the language of my choice. So let's say I want to go to Spanish. So I'll scroll down to Spanish. And now if I pick by word or by document, so right now it's on by word, which means I can click on one word and I can see it in English,
Sentence.
and I can see it in Spanish, and see the picture dictionaries there too. Or I can turn in by document, and it will translate the entire document for me and read it in Spanish.
A menudo tienes mucho texto para leer, editar o traducir.
So this book feature is really helpful for those of us that might want to read this in a different language, or to, let's shut that off, or to go line by line. The last feature that's really helpful is when you go into this grammar options. It looks like a magic wand over text. I can break the words into syllables. So let's say I need to break down how to pronounce the words. So now it took background and made it background, so I know where to divide the word. Let's say a teacher wants me to tell them all the verbs in my sentences. I click on this and it will show you all the verbs in red, all the adjectives in green. Nouns are in purple, but that kind of goes with my background. So I can just click on this color and I can make the nouns a different color. We can put the labels on, so it'll put the letter above so I know what it is, right? So if you're working on parts of speech in English or Spanish, anything like that, this will break it down for you. So I want you to show me how to do this, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to come on here. You're going to type any line you want. I really love learning about the Immersive Reader. Then you're going to go in. You're going to go down to your sentence, right? Here's my sentence right here. And I want to see you doing some of the things we talked about. I want to see you changing the background color. maybe changing the font. I want to see you putting it in a different language, any language you want, all right, by document. I want to see you highlighting parts of speech. So that, and then what you're going to do is on your computer keyboard, you're going to go down and hit the window button and the print screen button. You hit those together, your screen does that. Then to leave Immersive Reader, I just hit this arrow up here. I'm going to come back here, and right under my sentence, I'm going to paste in a picture of what I did so that you can prove to me that you did this. Underneath this, in the direction sheet, I have step-by-step. So if you forget how to do something, you can look at it step-by-step. Can't wait to see you use this all year long when you have to edit, work on hard text, bring anything over to Word or PowerPoint or Forms, and it will do this for you. Looking forward to your final product.